you'll soon agree that I got no flaws, cause I'm down by law when it comes to rocking viciously. You see, cause of when I was a little baby boy, my mama gave me a brand new toy. 2 turntables with a mic, and I learned to rock like a Dolomite. Time went by on this God creation. I knew someday I would rock the nation, so I made up my mind just what to do, and I joined with the Jam On production crew. So go crazy, don't let your body be lazy. I said don't stop the body rock till your eyesight stops to get.
Welcome everyone to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Here we go. I'm Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Allie LaForce will be reporting from the sidelines. Durant way outside. And Sengun throw it down.
Yeah, great positioning and timing from Sengun there. And his height helps a little too.
It's Cunningham with a drive. And he gets that one. Well, 2 of the best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, B.A., but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
Detroit with the ball. After Houston's three-pointer on the other end. That one goes. Count it.
Yeah, once he gets momentum going towards the rim, Cunningham is hard to veer off course.
Here's Durant. Got it. Good job in the low post. Durant's got 5.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Here's Ivy. And he slams it in one-handed.
Oh, rocketing off the floor. Ivy using all of his athletic ability on the jam.
The kick to Durant. Picked by Smith. Second chance effort. That doesn't go either for Durant. Here's Cunningham. And Cunningham throws it down.
And Cunningham showing his game extends above the rim.
And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
Here's Ivy. After the basket by Houston. 5 to shoot. Harris with it. Durant covering. And there is a whistle. That goes on Tobias Harris. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And Sengun throw it down.
Yeah, great finish by Sengun. I love when he goes up with power.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, B.A. Kevin Durant talked about the key to his longevity, and he said just being enthusiastic about the game every day and wanting to get better, that forces you to get in the gym. What you do the most is what you're going to be best at, and if you don't use it, you'll lose it. That's how I look at it. Back to you.
The love for the game. Allie, appreciate the report.
A sneaky 6'8". Harris putting his length to use.
And the dunk by Duren.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Sends it home from three-point land.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Kicks it out to Cunningham. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Rockets. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And Stan, the Pistons' J.B. Bickerstaff, the runner-up last season for Coach of the Year.
Well, yeah, instead it went to Kenny Atkinson, who replaced him in Cleveland. But B.A. talking about landing on your feet? Bickerstaff showing again he can turn things around.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. VanVleet on the wing. 4-3. Houston with another miss. The Pistons trailing. It's LeVert on the wing. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Houston. For three, Durant. And the three-pointer goes. Durant's got 11 points.
Yeah, smooth and focused. KD is so polished, so prolific.
Here's Harris. Smith with the rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Houston leading by 5. Pass to VanVleet. Right side Durant. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. He's got 13.
Yeah, the single-minded focus of Durant on offense. It's all about getting buckets, no distractions.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. It could go. No good. On the buzzer beater. The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. Rockets ahead. They're up by 5.
Detroit 14.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Rockets.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Tip!
And putting his length to good work. Smith gets aggressive and finds the block.
Detroit shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. When you're a 6'8 pivot like Isaiah Stewart, you'd better have the strength to battle longer players.
Yeah, B.A., his game is all about power. Once he establishes position, it's hard to root him out of there. And, man, he sets some teeth-rattling hits.
And that's just incredible focus from the swingman. Durant is skilled at scoring despite the contact.
Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of it.
And the call will be against Alperen Sengun. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Stewart outside. Pass to Robinson. Shot clock at 6. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
The assist.
Robinson's got his second bucket of the game.
Proving he's more than just a perimeter threat. Nice job by Robinson inside there.
And the foul called on Caris LeVert. That's foul number 2 for him. For 3, Durant. KD! What else would you expect?
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. They trail by 9. On the break. VanVleet misses. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. A streamlined rebuild for the Rockets. In 2021, they trade away James Harden. 4 years later, the number 2 seed in the West, Grant.
And they haven't shortchanged their future either. Sure, they've added key veterans, but the bulk of their roster is still very young with room to grow. The big-time throw throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis.
Well, look, if he misses that shot, coach might think of benching him. He's pretty fortunate he got that one to go.
It's good.
Man, that right there gives you a sense of just how quick Cunningham really is.
For three, Durant. The rebound by Detroit.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Stolen by Thompson. Here in quarter two, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Durant. And again, it's Houston.
And KD getting to his spot there. He thrives in the mid-range.
Thompson scanning the floor.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Cunningham.
2 minutes.
6 to shoot. It's rebounded by Şengün. And stolen by Stewart. Down low, Cunningham.
Well, that's where Cunningham does his best work, from the free throw line down.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys. The Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved. The team has improved, but we're not finished yet. Guys, back to you.
On the rise. Allie, thanks very much for the report.
Well, yeah, that's why he was the #1 pick back in 2021. Cunningham showing there that he can dominate games.
Tries it from 16. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
Well, what a half he's had. He has completely warped the shape of this game with his hot shooting.
Pistons trail by 3. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Smith with the rebound. Shot and game clock separated by 5. They double team Durant. Launches a 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Durant's got 28. Cunningham looking it over. Here's the 3. Nice work beyond the arc by Cunningham.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Houston. He's been doing damage on the offensive end all night. 28 points in this one. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Well, Grant, as more and more teams look to get up and down, you think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, B.A. Also, with the G League and bigger coaching staffs enabling end-of-the-bench guys to get more reps, it helps them stay ready when their number is called.
Houston leading by 3. Smith outside. Over Harris. Smith no good.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert, but that time he just couldn't get it done.
Here's Cunningham. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. 19 points in the game.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength there.
When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, and his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just beasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
And so Durant will bring it up to the Rockets. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Proof that Durant can strike from anywhere, flexing his range with a deep 3.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Pistons trail up by 4. Pass to Duren. Thompson outside. Ivey outside. Cunningham outside. 6 on the shot clock. For 3. Oh, that was pure. He's got another one. Now 10 for 12.
Well, as a defense, you have to expect Cunningham to take those. He's not shy at the arc.
Durant for 3. The rebound by Detroit. Cunningham outside. Pass to Duren. Ivey outside. The Pistons need to get one up quick for the lead. Durant pulls it in. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Durant powers through the contact to finish inside.
Just an aggressive inside play from Durant, pushing past the contact to get a shot.
Pass to Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ausar Thompson. That's his first foul. And Detroit making a change here. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Smith outside. Houston working the ball around. Here's Şengün. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket. Şengün's got 6.
You gotta love how Şengün attacks on the interior.
Here's Thompson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Detroit shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. So he comes up empty at the line.
Well, in terms of pure talent, Ausar Thompson has loads of it. I don't know if he has a ceiling.
Harris right side. For the tie. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Houston leading by 3. Well, you need a real big-time star to win in this league. And Grant, the Pistons have that in Cade Cunningham.
Oh, my, B.A. It took until year 4 for him to really break through. Already a player who can impact the game in so many ways, but when his numbers go up across the board, that's doing something special.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. So both teams making some changes here. There's 1:17 left in the third. Cunningham, left side. The 3. And that one doesn't go. 10 for 13 so far. VanVleet on the wing. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Out to Thompson.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
Here's Cunningham. Ooh, Thompson with the block. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And they're playing rock-solid basketball right now. Really starting to see that lead grow.
Well, that third quarter is when you want to increase your lead. Really building it up before that final quarter.
Thompson right side. Pass to Eason. Three-pointer, VanVleet. That one doesn't drop. And so it's Houston earning this break in the action, up 10. Great shot selection right now, keeping the...
Detroit, 38.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Here's VanVleet. Pass to Capella. Outside Eason. Here's Thompson. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
And here's Stewart. Hey, rejected by Capella. Here's Okogie. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Okogie's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Well, they're shot blockers. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
To the middle. Van Vliet misses. And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. 15-point game. Robinson gets the bucket.
I mean, this is what Duncan Robinson does. He finds you points at the arc.
Thompson outside. And stolen by Cunningham. Pass to Robinson. Yep, count it.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Here's Van Vliet. Clock at 6. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
Keeping the game simple. Van Vliet just working the defense and taking what he sees there.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. And the Pistons will go for a different look here. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
J.B. Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. They took a laid-back approach to the huddle, telling the team, everyone thinks this game is over, so just go out there and let it rip. Let's see what we can do. And I think the players love that message.
And Allie, thanks. And last season, the Pistons became the first team ever to triple their win total from the previous campaign.
Yeah, going from the worst record in the association in 2024 to a playoff team in 2025. And now they look to just keep on rising.
Yes, sir, with the 3.
Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure on him.
Durant. Oh, the response. Durant.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with 2 hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck.
Well, it's his heart and leadership that set Cunningham apart. He's never given you less than 100%, and he's always playing to win.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
It's a 14-point game. Cunningham fires. Misses the 3.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Oh, check out Durant with the wily pull-up, striking when the defense least expects it.
It's good.
Well, the efficiency is there, but not the volume. He needs to start doing this every trip down the floor to close the gap.
He just drills it from way back.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Rockets.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
B.A., the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Kevin Durant.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch. Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
Ivy outside. Cash from downtown.
Well, you can see Thompson working on his passing and expanding his skill set.
Durant wasting no time. They answer with a three.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
From deep. It's cleared away by Thompson. Outside Cunningham. And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that about wraps it up. Alongside Stan Van Gundy.
Bronx, BX Burrow, Terror Squad. Big Pun forever. Tom Montana forever. Yeah. Street towers. Come on. Nah, man. It ain't never gonna stop. Search. Raul. JB Fat Ed. Come on.
She said, take your time, what's the rush? I said, baby, I'm a dog, I'm a mutt. She said, take your time, what's the rush? I said, baby, I'm a dog, I'm a mutt. I'm a dog, I'm a mutt. I already so cold in my blood is. I see past pretty faces, so I got trouble trusting, but I let my guard down for you. Said I put my guard down for you. Said I'll be vulnerable, so you can break my heart if you want to. She said, take your time, what's the rush? I said, baby, I'm a dog, I'm a mutt. She said, take your time, what's the rush?
Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Tip-off goes to the Thunder. To the paint. And Hartenstein slams it in.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
When it comes to the scoring ability of Chet Holmgren, there's a lot to talk about, Doris.
Oh, come on, B.A. This guy is 7'1" and a sweet shooter from long range. He can put it on the deck and get to the mid-range. He can finish at the rim. Oh, my goodness, look out. That is Kyrie Irving in a nutshell. You want to give him the mid-range, he'll take it. The consummate three-level scorer.
And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
He's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
Here's Irving. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
from deep, SGA. The Mavericks pull it in. Outside Davis. Out to Thompson. Pass to Flag. Got a hand on it. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. Oklahoma City shooting their first free throw this game. Doris, from the 11th pick in 2018, the last year's league MVP. How did Shai Gilgeous-Alexander make that kind of leap?
Well, you don't get there without incredible work habits. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander puts time in the offseason to grow every single aspect of his game. There's also maturity he plays with beyond his years. You can't speed him up. He's a 3-level scorer, and he contributes to one of the most dangerous defenses in the league.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber. Man, good whistle there.
And how about the Thunder? Doris, last season, bringing home the first major professional sports title in the state of Oklahoma.
And what a fan base they have celebrating this historic achievement. And you think about the way this roster was built, through smart draft choices, through player development, and through a young, brilliant basketball coach. This team remains young, they're united, they're together, and it could be the first of many.
Shot clock at 6. Back to Irving. Over Dort. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Jason Kidd had a few moments to share with me. Coach thinks that they can push Chet Holmgren out of the comfort zone, and he's okay with making him a jump shooter. He said on the perimeter, he may as well be any shooter. We can guard that. Once he's on the inside, though, the advantage is his. So we have to prevent that as much as we can. Brian?
Thank you for that, Allie.
Hard to turn down. Look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Gafford the screen. Lets it go. Another shot. Rejected by Holmgren.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
And a nice finish on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Irving. He has 6. No good with the elbow jumper. It's Dort on the wing. The three-pointer off the mark. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 1. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Washington. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
Back too close, you ain't even know me. Trust my brothers from way back from the north. It's the end of your spend it like they owe me.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's a Western Conference battle in San Francisco as the Warriors look to work the home court advantage. Here we go. 2K Sports is proud to present NBA basketball. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline.
James Harden. First personal foul.
And the foul on Harden. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Back to Moody. 5 to shoot. Here's Butler. GA, we've got a marquee matchup in this one. 2 Western Conference powerhouses.
And for all we know, this could be a future playoff matchup. So this is an important test for both teams. They each get an opportunity to see how they stack up against the top opponent. It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
And the jam by Harden.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
I mean, what can we say about Steph's jumper that hadn't already been said?
Harden, no good. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. The kick outside to Butler. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. And you look at the addition of Jimmy Butler. GA, why has he been such a fit for the Warriors?
He really is an unselfish, high IQ superstar. And that's what the Warriors are all about. And his isolation, interior scoring has given them another look offensively.
Here's Golden State. And there's the drive. That's to Curry. And here is Moody. Clock at 6. Curry with it. And it's Harden picking him up. Misses that one. His first miss of the night. 2 for 3. And here is Zubac. Guarded by Green. Outside Curry. Launches it. It's hauled in by the Clippers. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And here's the break. Shoots from the corner. Again, Curry missing. Clippers trailed by 3. And here is Beal. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. Curry, wide open. Drains it from beyond the arc. Curry's got 8.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. As now we'll give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Los Angeles making a switch here. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. The two-way star Kawhi Leonard was at the top of the coach's mind. He told me we've seen Kawhi win those finals MVPs because at his best, he is as good as anyone in the world. Leonard doesn't just score it, he can also shut down your best wing. It's really tough facing him. Back to you guys.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
And he's good on the 3-ball. He's got 11. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Warriors?
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
Side out.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's foul number 2 for him. 52 seconds left to play in the first. Curry. And another basket for Golden State.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Clippers trail by 11. Here's Harden. Shot to stop the run. And he lays it up and in. Harden's got his second bucket.
And what control from Harden inside, adjusting his shot perfectly for that short-range make.
The shot by Curry, no good. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. A shot by Batum, no good. Warriors leading by 9. At the elbow, Green. Outside, Kuminga. It's Curry outside. Connects from three-point range. Curry's got 16 points.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. Going on an absolute... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Warriors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Yeah, turning defense into offense, getting out in the open floor. This is exactly what they wanted.
Warriors leading by 12. One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
Yeah, passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in L.A., they're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
And here's Bogdanovich for three, and Moody pulls it down. Curry on the wing. 16 points for him. Clippers trail by 14. Back to Bogdanovich. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It goes on Moses Moody.
Personal foul.
And the focus Bogdanovich has is tremendous. Able to take on contact and still convert.
So, Stan, let me pose this question. What do you think is the most important thing to stress in youth basketball?
I think there's two things, Kevin, that need to be stressed in youth basketball. The first one is love the game. Make it enjoyable for guys because, look, if kids love it and enjoy it, they'll keep playing it, they'll keep practicing it, and they'll get better. And then the second thing that goes along with that is the fundamentals. You can never do too much work on footwork, ball handling, and things like that.
Warriors leading by 13. Pass to Hield. Golden State moving the ball around. 5 on the clock. Here's Santos. And he uses the glass on the layup. Santos has got his first basket.
Look, that's an opportunity you don't pass up.
Outside, Bogdanovich. To the middle. Left side, Collins. Now done. No scoring in this one. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Los Angeles making a switch here.
Number 1, James Harden.
Here's Hield. shoots it. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
And smart decision by Hill. Surveys the defense and then just takes it himself.
And the basket is good. And he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
Both teams deciding to change it up. The Clippers shooting just their second attempt at the line tonight. In GA, we know Coach Steve Kerr has been up front. In order to win, the Warriors need to take and make a lot of threes.
Well, it's the superpower of their best player, and the arrival of Jimmy Butler has provided some balance, but threes are still their best bet.
Pass to Collins. It's stolen by Curry. We've got 1:23 left in the first half of the game. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And the Clippers making a switch here. We've got 1:18 left in the first half. Harden scanning the floor. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And it goes on Draymond Green. People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
Clippers trail by 17. And finished off by Collins.
Using his size inside. Collins refusing to settle for the layup and elects the dunk instead.
On its way from Curry for 2. They get the rebound. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. And the Clippers have possession. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Done outside. There's the 3. Warriors with the rebound. Curry with it. He's got 18. Count it. Good. Curry's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean look.
He's made 2 of his 3 attempted tonight. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. First free throw is good. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And so it's the Golden State Warriors in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And we'll be back with you shortly. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And this Clippers team, GA, hanging their hats on the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, a team of veterans who know how to play. Great coaching, and with Ivica Zubac patrolling the paint, it's been a winning recipe.
Now here's Curry. Jacks up a three, and the three ball is good. Curry's got 23.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press you in.
And now, Hallie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Hey, guys. Jimmy Butler is the complete package. Coach Steve Kerr said he's an amazing player. The skill, the strength, the ability to get to the line, his passing connects the game. And in the end, it goes beyond that. Just his presence out there. He's a lion. He's a force. Back to you.
One of the best, for sure. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Pass to Moody. Back to Curry. And another three for Golden State.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Harden's shot is off. And here is Curry. 26 points for him. Pass to Green. Here's Podziemski. Three-pointer, Butler. It's hauled in by Zubac. Harden outside. Shoots the three. Another miss by Harden. Warriors leading by 20. Leonard with the steal. Collins with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Harden outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Harden's got 16.
An offensive juggernaut. It's fun watching Harden go out and just take over.
Curry can't get it to go. Clippers trail by 17. Pass to Leonard. In the corner. Harden knocks it loose.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter. 2 minutes.
Now, here's Zubac. Kicks it out to Collins. 3 on the clock. And it's Leonard missing. And here's Curry who brings it up for Golden State. 1:41 left in the third quarter. To the paint. Here's Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him. Perfect.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Warriors leading by 15. On its way from Curry for 2. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
He has perfected his ability in the pick and roll. Curry going to work.
Harden has a wide open look. And a miss there on the triple. The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one.
What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
Beal deciding where to go with it. Harden outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Left side Curry. Drops one in from the wing. Curry's got 11 in the second half.
Well, they keep going to him, and he keeps delivering.
The offensive rebound. And Buddy Hield is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
And here's Harden for 3.
And on defense, Curry's quickness really pays off, able to stay all over the shooter.
Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. 12 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. A good look from Harden. Harden missing again. Poke loose. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. Why even bring it inside when you got him on the perimeter? At
Los Angeles, 23.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. From deep three-point territory, Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
And this is what the offense is designed to produce. Slipping Harden into the corner for a 3. That's money.
On its way from Curry for 2. And he knocks down the jumper. Curry's got 33 points. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Harden with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Puts up a deep 3. The Warriors pull it in.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Inside. There's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Curry outside. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Clippers trail by 21. Curry with the steal. Lopez with the block.
And we have seen Lopez really improve his shot blocking. Adept at using that length to alter shots.
Warriors leading by 21. Hit by Kuminga. To the inside. Here's Jackson Davis. And he finishes nicely on the way.
And boy, he can see blood in the water attacking a somewhat helpless team right now.
Well, you love the dedication. This is how you have to play. Don't let up just because you're out front.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Now Beal. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Pass to Hield. Oh, good with the triple. Beal gets a wide open look. Hits it from three-point range.
3 points.
And this is his bread and butter. Give Beal these looks from deep, and he is going to knock them down.
Hield can't hit. Clippers trail by 20. pass to Harden. Takes the three. The putback. The Warriors pull it in. Hield outside. .129 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Jackson Davis.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Warriors.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Stephen Curry.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
Down low, here's Jackson Davis. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Hield with it. Now Beal defending.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Outside Leonard. They need this. And so the ball out of bounds. Beal touched it last. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The clock now can just run out for the Warriors. Inside. And he jams it with authority.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Here was Stan Van Gundy.
Lose control.
Baseline, melodies, got me in a chokehold. All day, all night, can't we?
Lose control.
Baseline, melodies, got me in a chokehold. All day, all night, can't we?
Lose control.
I feel it in my soul. Equilibrium, little high, little low. I ain't worried about the Wi-Fi code. Living in the moment till I get home. You ain't gotta get too close. Don't come around if you can't take a joke. I ain't tripping if you're rich or you're broke. This a move everybody know.
Lose control.
Baseline, melodies, got me in a chokehold. All day, all night.
Lose control.
Baseline, melodies, got me in a chokehold. All day, all night, can't we?
Lose control.
She say she wanna fly me out, try me out. For her potty mouth, do ya? Try your best when depressed and choose ya. Your sundresses jump in like the bass while I calculate how much money it'll take till we free from this place. And she laugh, clink glass, think fast. Anywhere in this world you can have free that mind.
Lose control.
Ignorance is bliss. Don't tell me. You can spill the tea, I'ma sip. Baby, don't get mad, you some rips.
Lose control.
All about my bread and my chips. The music in my head never quits.
Lose control. Lose control. Lose control.
Baseline melodies got me in a chokehold. All day, all night, can't we
lose control?
Baseline melodies got me in a chokehold. All day, all night, can't we
lose control?
We've got some great NBA basketball coming your way. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. Now SGA. No good on the shot. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play. Defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, following the three by Oklahoma City.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Jacks up a three, and the rebound goes to the Thunder. About a minute played here so far in the first. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. On offense, here are the Thunder. It's a three-point game. Hartenstein, no good. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mark Dacknault and I were able to chat. He said Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to be their main focus at the defensive end, and as he put it, Shai's a riddle because he can light it up from outside, he has the speed to get to the hoop, and he knows how to draw the fouls too. Coach hopes that they stay disciplined and they can keep SGA off the line. Back over to you.
Thanks for that, Allie.
Defenders just clearing out, and Gilgeous-Alexander came in with a purpose.
Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. And it's Holmgren missing.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Hartenstein. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Elbow shot on the way. 5 to shoot. Here's Williams. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied.
I got that paper and turned to a villain. A house full of people, I'm still by myself. Yeah, what you did, I'ma do what I do. Hey, I got ski them on their way for that. Be free, but you pay for that. Said her name and I'm lame for that. Love so strong, can't take it back. I'm in a mix in a random city, running from trouble and bringing it with me. They got good, I make it a home. Like enough, probably making a song. Straight from the heart, but you taking it wrong. Hey. I gotta be by myself, I told my brother I'm paying to get him. Big bro can't come around, gotta be that way, gotta stay that way. Whole time I was in town, if you check my page, just say LA. She wanna be on my side, I do too, just say your prayers. All jokes aside, I'm rich. And everything I do out of love. And everything I do about pay. Only thing assistance is that's my son, but he too grown. Gotta move back here cause you move wrong. Everything a little cheap like a two-tone. I be wondering how I made the fans mosh pit. I be thinking about what type of car I get. Still got the wrong time on the watch. Hey, I'm gonna make what's new is tune. Hey, hey, hey. I got you out, but I never committed. I did it for me, but it's more for you. I got you out, but I never committed. I did it for me, but it's more for yourself. Hey, 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 hey. I got you out, but I never committed. I did it for me, but it's more for you. I got that paper and turned to a villain. A house full of people, I'm still by myself. Hey, I got ski them on their way for that. I got
It's the Timberwolves matched up against the defending NBA champions, the Oklahoma City Thunder. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan with me tonight. Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And Allie LaForce is reporting on the sidelines. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. McDaniels outside. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
And so it's the Thunder getting on the board first. McDaniels on the wing. Back to Conley. Edwards looking it over. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, talk about a guy who plays above the rim. Anthony Edwards.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
Now here's Gobert. Taken away by Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mark Davenalt and I were able to chat. Unsurprisingly, the conversation turned to Rudy Gobert. Let's be honest, he's scary, Coach said about the 7-footer. Hinted their strategy might involve trying to, quote, lure Rudy out of the paint so he's not there to slap away our layups. Maybe some tricky play here to try and push Gobert out of his comfort zone. Back over to you guys.
And Allie, thanks so much. Now here is Conley. Pass to McDaniels. Now here's Gobert. 4 on the shot clock. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Gilgeous-Alexander. And a missed layup. Timberwolves trailed by 4. Here's Randall. It's hauled in by Jalen Williams. Dort with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. And it's SGA in the corner. Three-pointer. Gets the three-pointer to fall. SGA's got 6 points.
Money in the bank. Gilgeous-Alexander is more than happy to try his luck from that spot.
Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. 8 points for him.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, to the inside, it's stolen by Dort. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. From the high post. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Well, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now, here's SGA. He's got 10. Holmgren on the follow.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
Outside, Reed. And it's Clark in the corner. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Holmgren. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. Here's Hartenstein. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
Good on the second free throw.
Taking 3 shots.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Thunder. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And don't go away. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for Oklahoma City?
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And Greg, when you're dealing with this Timberwolves team, fairly deep, with size up front.
That can wear you down over the course of a game, and especially in a playoff series, a real strength of this team.
Williams, that's good.
He's not looking at the score. He's staying focused, and he's staying active.
Well, you have to play like it's a tight game. You cannot let up in this league.
Yep, that one goes.
And Reed is a very active player. Love seeing him be this aggressive inside.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, guys. Chris Finch getting buy-in from his players top to bottom. Anthony Edwards said, he's such a great coach and just a likable person. He will coach you hard, and he comes in ready to work every day. We look forward to working with someone like that. Kevin?
Hasn't bought in. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top floor generals of all time. The guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow. If we're talking traditional point guards, I mean, I got to go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
Timberwolves making a change here. That free throw missing. And good depth for the Timberwolves. It can be challenging sometimes, Stan, choosing who plays and who sits.
Well, Kevin, that's the kind of problem you want as a coach. But they've traded away a lot of draft capital to assemble this roster. Now it's about paying them to keep them together.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Edwards can't hit. Oklahoma City leading by 16.
Look at how Caruso holds nothing back when he cuts his way.
Outside Edwards. Williams with the defensive effort. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Oklahoma City. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Williams' shot is off.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And here are the Thunder now. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Wallace. To the middle. Here's Williams. What a terrific move that was. Williams has got 4 points this quarter.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Three-pointer. Nice shot by Wallace. Wallace has got 6 points.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter.
Whoa, man!
Wow. Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
Pass to Caruso. Offline with his three. Timberwolves trailed by 19. Well, Coach, we know there's a lot of expectations tied to a #1 pick. Sometimes they fall flat, but that has not been the case so far with Anthony Edwards.
Oh, it sure as heck hasn't, Kevin. But I think it starts with Anthony Edwards welcomed the expectations. He wanted the expectations, and he has pushed himself to play to that level on a nightly basis, and he's done it.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The Thunder lead by 19. Williams. Pass to Caruso. Mitchell with it. Now defended by Randall. Mitchell right side. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Now the Timberwolves with it. Randall left side. And Randall throws it down.
Not enough defense there. Allowing Randall to get that close is a recipe for disaster.
Outside Williams. Here's Mitchell. Takes the 12-footer and hits. And the Thunder lead by 19. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. Pass to Williams. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Here's Joe. And the three off target. Timberwolves trail by 17. Conley with it. Williams picks him up. Oh, here's Edwards.
And look at the big man get up when Gobert takes flight. Well, you are in for a show.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is truly a superstar on the rise. He said, quote, "People forget how young I am. I'm not even touching my prime yet. I'm just trying to get more efficient as every year goes by." Kevin, back to you.
Yep, a star on the rise. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Minnesota again turning it over.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
Gilgeous-Alexander so quick off the floor.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Here's Edwards. And he banks in the layup. Edwards got 6 in the quarter.
Well, sometimes you need more than just your stars, though. They've got to run something to get the other guys good looks.
It seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
From deep, SGA. Randall grabs the board. It's Gobert with the ball for Minnesota. It's a 16-point game. The layup off target. And here are the Thunder now. Outside, SGA. Let's go. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 14.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
Oh! Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Launches it. Oklahoma City keeps it going. A new shot clock of 14 seconds. The three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 18. For three, Edwards. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Pass to Holmgren. From deep three-point land. And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
Well, look, if he misses that shot, coach might think of benching him. He's pretty fortunate he got that one to go.
Williams with the ball. McDaniels picks him up. Here's Joe. Here's Hartenstein. Rebound, Minnesota. 55 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. No one near Randall as he lets it go. Out to the wing. And here's Edwards from the arc. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
Well, when Edwards gets this on, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
That one falls. 18 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Edwards' shot is good.
Hey, good luck stopping Edwards when he puts his head down and attacks the basket.
On the wing, Williams. And that comes off the assist by SGA. And the Thunder lead by 19. Fires the three. Great key that time from Hartenstein. SGA, that's a 2-pointer. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for Oklahoma City. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be right back after this. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The Thunder leading by 19 points. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And watch out for SGA going to the basket. He will put it on your head if you're not watching. And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Back to Joe. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And it comes off the front of the rim. Timberwolves trail by 21. And the wide open shot from Reed. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. And so here is Oklahoma City. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Pass to Williams. From the arc. Nailed from three-point land.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage. Grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Here's Joe. 11 feet out, and he hits it. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And Minnesota has possession. Outside Edwards. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Baseline jumper. And that one comes up a bit short. The Thunder leading by 23. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Makes it off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 22 points.
The classic combo guard. Gilgeous-Alexander is effective in the two-man game, especially on that first option, taking it himself.
Reed with the block. Down low. Here's Randall. No good with the layup. On the wing, Williams. Shoots the three. Drops in the tray.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Clark for three. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Outside, Dort. And the Thunder, another three.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Picked his pocket. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Over Joe. That one off the back iron and out. Inside. Over in the corner, Dort. Williams a screen. Joe. Reed with the rebound. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. The three-pointer is right on target.
Well, it doesn't matter where he is on the court. If Edwards lights a low.
Oh, now that hurts the defense there. Stylish move by SGA.
Pass to Clark. Launches a three. Edwards can't hit.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look. And as we head to the final buzzer, rushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Oklahoma City.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, bottom line, he was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind.
Total determination from Holmgren there, taking the foul while in the act.
He hits the second from the line. And he makes all three. Here is Conley. 50 seconds left in the game. Randall from outside. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's SGA. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Edwards drawing the double team. Outside for Randall. Clock is at 3. To stop the run. The Thunder pull it in. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, Oklahoma City.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
Yeah, I got to agree. Their defensive commitment's got to be a lot better.
36. Thank you once again for attending tonight's game. Please drive home safely. Look forward.
Time to turn the heat up like it's Bali. Throwing all these bands while we in. Horseman on my emblem, but it's headless. You've got now we driving down to Venice.
She's so good at what she do, I might bust a move. Driving on the lock while I sprinkle. How come when I'm the only time you need me? How come when I'm popping is the only time you see me? She's so good at what she do, ain't no room for talking. Ain't no room for talking. Ain't no room for talking. I don't trust in on so many photos that I cropped.
DNA in my jeans, yeah. Bought myself a pair of Balmain jeans, yeah. Remember when I traveled with that ball, yeah. Remember when I served on that, yeah. Mixing up that rap with Damagella. Walking past my ex, now she get duller. Wait, hold I had to put down on that Rari. Wait, hold I did that feel on like I'm Barry.
Pull up on the plug, let him know I need a. Don't ask for a. No, no. If she come into the crib and she know that it's a pint thing. Then pass it to my slime. You try to dap me up after the show. No, 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 no. You wanna. Yeah, you wanna. No, 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 no. She's so good at what she do, I might bust a move. Driving on the lock while I sprinkle.
We'll see the Dallas Mavericks facing the Houston Rockets. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, I'm Kevin Harlan. And our very own Allie LaForce has the sidelines. Covered for us tonight.
Does it get any easier than this? Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
And, Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future, and they've already shown they can make a major impact.
KD draws the double. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so here is Dallas for the three. And Kyrie Irving gets the three.
Oh, what a pretty shot from Kyrie Irving. This man just has the perfect touch from any distance.
Shot from the top of the key. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. He spoke about their defensive schemes tonight, especially in relation to Anthony Davis. He said it's essential that we limit his impact. We have to stay strong inside and not allow Davis to intimidate us no matter what. Strong words from Coach. We'll see if his guys can make it happen. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. And here's you. And then Durant with the dunk.
Okay, normally the guy is a sleeper, but those were 2 loud points there by Kevin Durant.
Here's Irving. And he gets the bucket. Irving's got 7.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And add that one to the highlight reel. Wow. Jabari Smith.
So Jabari Smith has shown he can be a contributor, but Richard, it is a process.
And you know he's still young, and for a lot of players, especially the taller ones, it takes a couple of years to find your game.
Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Here's Irving. Thompson surveying the floor. Back to Irving. Pocket 6. Pass the flag. Over Şengün. And that one's good. Flag.
And no one expects this to be a key area for flag, but he might consider folding it into his game now. And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
Come on, KD. Go easy on him. Goodness.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. 1:16 left here in the opening quarter. Durant. Rebounded by Gafford. The Mavericks leading. On the wing, Irving. He's got 7. Thompson outside. Just 5 to shoot. And Thompson throws it down.
Oh, a little bit of bounce still, Clay. Okay, I see you. Get off the floor with a little ease, with a little dunk.
Şengün, no good. Mavericks leading by 3. Dallas moving the ball around. Stolen by Durant. Şengün with the ball. Now defended by Flag. Left side, KD. Here's Smith. And it's slammed in by Smith.
And guys, we're going to see a lot of that from this young man. Smith right now, beasting.
And it's good for 2.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Here's Thompson. Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. 6 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Irving way outside. In a high-scoring first quarter, both teams really filling it up. Mavericks lead by 3. It's the 17. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
To the inside. It's deflected. Here's Thompson. The Mavericks pull it in.
He tried to get spicy and totally whiffed, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least about a week.
Here's Irving. Great D that time from Durant. Nuggets trailed by 3. And Davis sends it back.
A big block from the big fella Anthony Davis, putting every inch of that wingspan to work there.
Count the basket. Got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Mavs. And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2" to 6'10". But, Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And, Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant. Adding over 30 pounds to his frame. And with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence. And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the...
Oh, my goodness! Man! Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, this is the 4th and now longest coaching stop from Mavericks Jason Kidd. Kyrie Irving said he's learned from the past head coaching jobs that he's had and being with different players and seeing them improve. Now he's mastering his coaching philosophy and being an originator. Back to you.
He has definitely seen it all. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. This is his first free throw of the game. Greg, you look at Alperen Sengun. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
Here's Thompson, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Up top, Russell. Pass to Exum. Now, Washington. Dallas again missing. Here's KD. And then Durant with the dunk.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's been an interesting journey for D'Angelo Russell. He's had multiple stints with the Lakers and Nets, Richard.
Yeah, before turning 30. That's a pretty rare occurrence. He's already been traded a few times, but give D'Lo credit. He is a professional and rolls with it. Hey, look, sometimes you just got to let the big man work. Sengun doing it in style.
Inside. 9 feet out. Dallas moving it around. Here's Exum. They get it again. Prosper misses. Here's Houston now. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Durant. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Stolen by Washington. Exum with a wide open look. It's rebounded by Şengün.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Exum. Lively with the screen. To the middle. Over in the corner, Washington. 5 on the clock. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Washington's got his first 3 points of the game. Here's Thompson. Into the lane. Can't finish the one-handed jam. Here's Russell. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. The Mavericks on top. Up 5. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Richard, one thing we see in this league, teams changing coaches much more often than they change the GM.
Yeah, one guy picks the players, the other guy coaches the players. Seems like a shared responsibility, but the job security, well, that's not equal.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Stolen by Thompson. And it's Houston on the break. Outside Durant. Durant drawing the double team.
You look at Durant's game and you instantly see all the hours of hard work that went into shaping it. He's so polished in every area. His skills are so sharp.
When it comes to handling business off the floor, Richard, there might be no one better at doing it than Kevin Durant.
Oh, he's definitely very active, spreading his money around over 40 ventures or so. KD clearly understands the importance of investing and how beneficial it can be long term.
Good. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
Such a smooth operator out of the pick and roll. Irving can do so much with the ball, it's ridiculous. It makes it so difficult to game plan for him because he can break down pretty much any defense.
From outside the arc, buries the long-range jumper. And it's a 9-point Dallas lead.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
To the paint. And that one's good. Flag.
Using the size. Flag going to work around the rim.
Smith outside. Pass to Şengün. A shot by Thompson and no one's around. And he can't stop the run as he misses. On the wing, Irving. Fires from the line. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Irving's got the lead up to 13 now for the Mavs.
This is just one of those blow-up nights for Kyrie. So lethal when he's feeling his best.
Fires from deep.
At home, voodoo type. Take down Megan Stallions by the group type. That's some thick. I just thought you knew type. I just tricked off, I don't just usually do this type. Pockets racked up, all blue type. Bunch of rich, get confused type. Atlanta, live like Ted Turner type. On camera, bruh, jaws loose type. I cancel her, kicked her out of school type. A silent hitter, I just keep cool with you. A solid count dog food type. Moving through the city with your boo type. She ready like soup type. You going against the guys and you gon' lose type. Pray to God that got shoe type.
Poppin', right about the blue type. Put the double O in the moon. Serotonin, that's a cool type mix. Mixin'. Houston, Atlanta, feeling like a zoo type mix. Shot it, take it. Eating all, throw some food type. Shot it, make it work, now it's 5 type. Eating all, throw some food type. Eating all, throw some food type. All the homies crashing on some full type. Flooding up the spot, it's like a pool type mix. All the homies crashing on some full type. All the homies crashing on some full type. Eating all the some full type.
Hello again, and thank you for joining us here at 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And out on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. Here's Durant, 19-footer, and the jumper is good. This game could be like a tennis match, Grant, with the ball racing from one side of the court to the other.
Yeah, B.A., you can get whiplash watching these teams run up and down the floor. They like to get it and go without any hesitation.
Durant, no good. And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Here's Leonard. Hit his foot. And it's whistled a kick. Knocked loose. Thompson with a steal. For the finish. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And man, does Thompson glide down the court with ease. Outstanding at finishing in transition.
To the middle. Here's Zubac.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Grant, the Clippers were finally healthy in the playoffs last season, but it still wasn't quite enough.
Yeah, but they gave us a dramatic 7-game series against the Nuggets, who then went on to push OKC to 7 games. So even if it wasn't the outcome the Clips wanted, still a heck of a season.
And that one's good by Durant.
Add KD's mid-range J to the game's unblockable shots alongside the sky hook and the step-back three.
Down low. Beal. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Ime Udoka. The two-way star Kawhi Leonard was at the top of the coach's mind. He told me we've seen Kawhi win those finals MVPs because at his best, he is as good as anyone in the world. Leonard doesn't just score it, he can also shut down your best wing. It's really tough facing him. Guys?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Out to Beal. Jacks up a three. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
A volume three-point shooter, Beal knows he has the green light to shoot threes whenever he wants.
Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 13-4 run.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.